これで終わりにしよう。受け取れ。叶わぬ。
Alright, what's going on, guys? WeBull back again, and I do want to cover a little bit of what's going down within the inheritance trial, but I also want to talk about why I might not be uploading for the next few days. We're about to get hit with a hurricane, Hurricane Henry, so if we go without power and stuff like that, we might not have power. If we don't have power, we might not have power. Yeah, okay. My bad. Sorry. Don't really know how to talk about it, but yeah, so we're about to get hit with Hurricane Henry sometime within the next 12 hours. So hopefully we have power, but if not, obviously I won't be able to upload, and I most likely won't be able to stream if I don't have power. But anyways, let's just quickly talk about the new inheritance trial, because they actually are coming out with a new killer. You'll see here that the enemy affiliations this time around are going to be no affiliation, which is actually kind of dope, because now you have access to characters like Noitora, who's actually going to be pretty good here. Oh wait, never mind, that's a lie, because they gave him lacerate. Really? Caleb confuses me so much. Enemy resistances, a lacerate, so Noitora, sit down. That sucks, bro. Enemy killer abilities are going to be a Spada, so even more sit down, bro, for Noitora. Freeze hazards, killer effect ×3, as usual. Same thing with IZ, right? So let's just get right into it. There are going to be a lot of characters. Let's just go by each attribute. Honestly, for green, you still will be able to use Nemu and Kasaka. These people are still going to be dealing really good damage, but obviously the go-tos are going to be characters like Nini, Yamamoto, as well as Arpo Kichiko. I think that those characters are going to excel when it comes to inheritance trial. Nini's support with her barriers is going to be good. Yamamoto being able to just proc his burn is awesome, and of course Ichigo can be hit with status ailments, has weakening on everything, has a pretty good damn kit, and then on top of that you also get access to Sprinter +2 and Long Stride, which is really nice. The other characters on this list, I don't really see these characters doing all that well. Obviously, if you have a character that's just built up and max transcended, you can use those characters. Like, you don't have to follow killer, but it does help. Next on the list, when it comes to heart, Masaki, I would not be surprised if she's able to auto this time around, because the thing is freeze, and I'm like 90% sure she's resistant to freeze. Let me quickly click here. Yeah, so she's immune to freeze, which is really good. So expect Masaki auto runs to be a thing. Not sure how many duplicates you're going to need for that, but she is an excellent NAD character. And then on top of that, she's also a boost unit. Unfortunately, I think that even with the killer not being able to lacerate with Noitora, I think that kind of shoots him in the foot. Plus the fact that they get a Spada killer means that this character is probably going to get killed in one shot unless you have a max transcended. I think that Loli should be fine. She's not an Espada. Mugetsu should be back in full force. When it comes to heart, just in general, there are plenty of characters that you can use. Characters like Aizen are going to excel here, as well as characters like Lisa. Lisa being able to use her damage to heart attribute, soul reaper damage to status ailment affected enemies is going to be awesome when paired up with Aizen. Like, she does buff Aizen, which I think is really strong here. Other characters that I think are notable, not really. Like, if you transcend most of these characters, they should do fine, but I feel like you kind of do want to follow the rules when it comes to killer. Going into power, you can use 5th anniversary Ichigo. You should hit like a truck still, even without killer, but obviously you're going to want to follow the rules. So we do have Shunsui with lacerate, which is unfortunate because he won't be able to proc that, so I don't think that Shunsui is going to be really the go-to. That being said, he does have a pretty good kit that does mesh well with like IT. Like, you do have the 1170 with his 3rd strong attack, lunge, 1st strong attack. I feel like the lunge is a bit outdated, especially in IT, but for no affiliation week, I don't really see I don't really see Red performing all that well. I mean, Grimjaw should be an okay character, Kokuto, Ginjo, Yoruichi, like, you have plenty of great characters. I think Ruki is going to be excellent honestly any inheritance trial because of the way her disabler works. I think she's going to be performing just fine. Lile Baro should be good, Hikone should be good. Like, the main issues that you're going to run into is proccing your status ailments, and there's no real good red no affiliation character, in my opinion, for this inheritance trial rotation. That's, in my opinion, like a real big standout. For speed, Kisuke should be pretty good here. I don't think that White Ichigo will be able to auto, but I do think that if you're running like 2 Jushiros, Spirits Are Forever With You Jushiros with like 2 White Ichigos, I think that they should actually perform incredibly well together because of that second strong attack that the White Ichigo has. I do think that White Ichigo might actually be pretty good for autoing, but you're going to need to transcend him quite a bit. Kisuke, Ichigo, Kisuke is okay, but this Ichigo, he has way too much range collision. Redux Toshiro should actually be pretty good here. When it comes to speed, 5th Anniversary Byakuya is going to be good in almost every single rotation of Inheritance Trial. Retsu should perform incredibly well in my opinion, just because you do have that 40% mag for strong attack, and then you have a heal on her ultimate, which I think is pretty good. Anyone else that's really notable? Not really. Rukia, Ishin, like these characters should be fine. Bazz should be good. Bambietta should be good. Kirinji could be good. Like, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of characters that are just going to be good just because they're good characters, but when it comes to, like, if you want to follow the rules, obviously when it comes to my no affiliation, I think that the big obvious one is Noelle. That woman is going to clap, and the best part is that you also get access to Yoruichi. You have access to Soichi actually putting in a lot of work here. I think that they're going to actually perform really, really good, because even though they don't have even though they don't have Disabler on their stuff, they still hit incredibly hard, and they'll be able to proc damage just fine. I feel like they'll just be great characters. Rangaku actually, if you have a max transcended Rangaku, you're going to be swimming this week. Well, this month, right? Like, this usually goes on for an entire month. Yeah, this looks like this is going on for only 3 weeks. Interesting. I thought that they usually... I thought Inheritance Trial lasted longer, to be honest. Anyways, and that's going to be for Rangaku. So those are the real characters that I would really recommend. I think that the best character is probably going to be Noelle, just because she hits like a truck. Rangaku, Daddy Ichigo, honestly, when it comes to mine, should still perform incredibly well. Shunsui should do good with his second strong attack, and Enervator. Enervator just naturally procs Weaken, so that could be really, really, really good. No Killer with Don Kanonji. Daddy Ichigo, Team Booster, you're gonna want him, like, you're usually gonna want a booster anyways. Yell's a good character just in general. Kisuke is a good character, but no status elements. Candace is a good character. She should be actually pretty good there. And yeah, I mean, those are pretty much the only characters I would really recommend. Like, Toshiro and Koga should be good. Sawakura should be good. Like there's just characters that'll be good, and then there's characters that'll be excellent. I feel like the real big standouts for mine are going to be Daddy Ichigo, Noelle, Soichi, as well as Rangaku, Spirit Society Rangaku. And Shunsui should actually be really good there too, to be honest. Either way, there's plenty of options that you guys can use when it comes to that, but if you're looking into working on specific characters in order to farm Inheritance Trial, those are my recommendations when it comes down to it. Now, I don't normally make videos like this, but I did mainly just want to bring up that I might not be making videos for a while in case. Yeah, we spent like the entire day just like tying everything down. Not sure how bad the hurricane's gonna be, but hopefully we don't get much flooding like we did with Sandy. But I'm gonna leave it at that. You guys grind. I'll catch up. Remember to stay blessed, like, comment, and subscribe. And if y'all enjoyed this video, y'all have a great day, and I'll see y'all in the next one. For those that do live in Long Island, bro, stay safe. Please stay safe. Stay blessed, y'all. See y'all in the next one. Peace.